Welcome to Daily Morning Broadcast. Today we are discussing the fantastic field of the future, hydrogen. I'm Joshua, the moderator. I'm Josiah from Festival Fail. I'm Jonathan from F.R.O.G.
Mr. Cole, Department of Energy.
So, Mr. Cole, I should be so interested in hydrogen as a fuel source.
To understand why hydrogen is so fantastic, you have to realize that U.S. energy needs are met predominantly with non-renewable fossil fuels, such as oil, gas, and coal, which emit pollutants and greenhouse gases. Not only that, but as this 2008 graph shows, we Americans consume much more than we produce, making us reliant on foreign countries.
And the transportation sector gets the largest amount of fossil fuels. We Americans love our cars. In fact, in 2007, there were 249 million motor vehicles in the U.S. That's 3 for every 4 people. So imagine the possibility if hydrogen was a viable fuel source. It does not emit pollutants, it can be produced with domestic sources, and it can be produced renewably, meaning we will never run out.
That sounds wonderful. I guess I fill my car with it now.
Great question. There are 3 main obstacles to the widespread use of hydrogen power. One obstacle is storing hydrogen. To get the same amount of energy contained in a car gas tank, hydrogen has to be liquefied or pressurized.
Fuel cells are another obstacle. The platinum catalyst used is extremely expensive.
Excuse me, what's a fuel cell?
An electrochemical energy conversion device.
What?
Here, let me explain. A fuel cell is a bit like a battery. It converts chemical energy into electric energy. However, while a battery eventually runs out, a fuel cell is a bit more like the Energizer Bunny. It keeps going as long as fuel supply.
But both the fuel cell and storage obstacles have seen major breakthroughs recently. At Honda, they've added a hydrogen absorption material to their tanks, giving their cars driving ranges equivalent to that of today's gasoline engine cars. Not only that, but fuel cells are using less and less platinum, driving their cost down significantly. The obstacle that needs the most attention, however, is producing hydrogen renewably.
This brings us to the focus of our discussion, producing hydrogen without fossil fuels. Let's do this year. Researchers at Penn State made an exciting and promising discovery: molecules that produce hydrogen with water at room temperature without using external energy.
That's right. The research team exposed nano-engineered aluminum clusters to water under controlled circumstances in a specially designed flow reactor. They discovered that these clusters reacted differently with the water depending on their size and unique geometric structure. 3 of these molecules reacted with the water to produce hydrogen at room temperature.
Wow, that sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? And by the way, what's a nano-engineered aluminum cluster?
A nano-engineered aluminum cluster is aluminum that has been vaporized by a laser and allowed to cool. The aluminum formed by this process is very small on the nano scale. The catch is that when the water is separated, a remnant attaches to the aluminum, rendering it unable to repeat the process unless a way is found to remove the remnant from the aluminum.
Wow, that can change how we feel alcohol.
That's right. If this technology can be refined and harnessed, we Americans can have our cars and clean air too. Well, we're all out of time. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the fantastic field of the future, hydrogen, and how it can change the way America uses cars.